Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm Victoria and today we are going to be doing my April journal update. So this is going to be a long one. So first things first, I am going through and doing my photos for the books I read. I love doing these. It just gives such good vibes for the book, and you can kind of see what the book is about from the photos. So I love gathering all the photos. Sometimes it's hard though. So here I'm doing Glow of the Everflame, and I need to make some tweaks and whatnot. This month I think in my wrap up, what did I do? Eight books, I believe. So that's about my average. I am not very good with Procreate, so I'm sure there's better ways to be doing the things I'm doing, but I have not learned those yet, so I'm probably doing it a lot harder than it needs to be. I must say, I love fan art so much. It makes me so happy, especially when it's fan art or when people make pages that don't have real people. I mean, I don't mind it when you're giving like the vibe of the book, but I love when somebody's drawn it and it looks just like the characters and it's more cartoony because then it's not an actual person. Okay, now we are into doing the actual reviews. So I have this kind of template that I just change after each book I've done. So here I'm just updating the title, the author, and all that stuff. I don't have it in the order exactly from the top down, but it's okay. Just a fair warning, I would not read my reviews. Maybe read the summary, because for one, our reviews are not that great. It's literally just like brain dump of what I thought of it. Also, there might be some spoilers, so fair warning. You might not want to read those, but you can if you want to. Just don't judge. Also, let me know if you like showing you what I'm doing on my iPad before I print everything out and put it into my journal. Let me know, because I can continue to do that. Alright, so Glow of the Everflame was saved. Now we're going to do Watermoon. I didn't do every single one, every book I did, because this would be a very long video if I did. I just added this one as well because I love the colors. And just this whole page, the whole mood of this photo page is just so satisfying. It makes me so happy. I think I gave Watermoon 3 stars, but I might have to bump it up a little bit because I keep thinking about it. By the way, 3 stars isn't necessarily a bad rating for me. That's like, well, I have a 3 plus or a 3 negative. A 3 plus is like, it was good. It wasn't a 4, but I still really liked it. A 3 negative is like, it was fine, but I didn't really care for it. So this one I would say is like a 3 plus. Okay, and I thought I would show you how I find the photos before I put it into the little template thing. So I usually just go on to Pinterest and I will look up, they will have like mood boards for it, and you can go into the mood board and like click on the photo and go to the actual photo on Pinterest, and then I just download it. See, this one is one where it has the actual people, not necessarily the book art. It doesn't necessarily have the art rather than its actual people. So I still think the vibe is cool and I like it. I prefer not to have real people just because, I don't know, I just prefer not to have real people, but it's okay. It still gives a cool vibe to the spread and gives you an idea of what the book is about and what it entails. Sometimes I need to rearrange the photos just to make it look more aesthetic to my eye, at least. I realize that the little outline squares I have are not symmetrical, but as long as they look symmetrical enough, it doesn't bother me that much. And then again, into the actual review side, again, I just go through and edit, update each and every single little section. I must say, I do enjoy doing it like this, especially because it's just on my iPad. But I'm kind of really missing writing everything out in my actual journal by hand. I feel like we don't actually write a lot anymore in this day and age, not to sound old, but so I do kind of miss that and the more like scrapbooky style, but I also love doing this digitally too, so I have no idea how I'm going to do my reading journal next year. Honestly, I might even do both, but I feel like that might be a lot of work. I don't know. If anybody has ideas, let me know, please. All right, that's enough of doing those ones. I think 3 is enough we can look at. Now I am going to my little, what is it called? I'm kind of doing my streak of how many days it took me to finish each book. And this is like the little cutout kind of page that I messed up on last month. So I hope this time I actually do it right the way I'm thinking of it, which I do. You'll see in a bit here. But yeah, so just going through, and I use Fable. They keep track of your streak and what days you read your book. So I just reference that to go through here and put into this little calendar because I thought it was cute. And pretty much this will be the front page, and then behind it, it's going to be my TBR that I've chosen out of my TBR jar. Up next, I'm doing my books read for the month page. I swear I had screen recorded me doing my, what's it called? I swear I recorded myself doing the stats page, but I guess I didn't because I can't find it. So maybe I'll include that one for next update, just so you can kind of see what I do. I mean, it's not really anything crazy. I do use Canva to do the pie charts and the charts, all the charts. I use Canva to do that, and then I just save it and import it into Procreate. This time was kind of hard though because I had to like match the color background with my little drawings, and it was kind of a pain in the ass. So one of them was I noticed after was too big, and you'll see in a bit here. Oh, now we are getting into my May title page. I decided to go with tulips and a hummingbird. I did forget to screen record my kind of sketch of this and then doing the outline, but I figured that's kind of boring anyway, so here we are with the coloring portion. coloring this tulip was kind of a struggle. I had to look up a reference to see how the heck to shade this. I also realized after that I ended up copy pasting and flipping the color and realizing the shading did not really work with, it didn't make sense. But here, switching it, flipping it, because then the shadows are in the wrong spot, and I didn't think of that until now when I'm looking at it and doing this voiceover. So ignore that. I ended up changing the background color to light blue to make it look like sky, and added some little clouds just with one of the pens or whatever they have in here. And then now I am kind of grouping everything together so it's easier to copy onto another canvas, because I'm going to be doing pretty much the same design for the quote page, just kind of rearranged a little bit. I also ended up adding, instead of 2 purple flowers, I did a pink flower as well, which I think you don't see until I actually am gluing the pages in. But here I'm just kind of adjusting and doing the little quote side instead, still making it the same design. Oh, and I also did the little bookmark there too. Alright, so once I was done all that and had all my pages ready, I sent it to my library, and then I just went there and paid, and then now it's printing it all out. The library printer prints it off way better than my printer could. I would love to get a new printer, because I kind of want to start printing bookmarks and whatnot for myself, and maybe to sell eventually. But yeah, so now we grab those, now we come home, and here we are, where we usually start off. I am listening to Bloodmarked as I do this. Okay, so 25 books at $25.5. I read a couple more of this list, so I did Guild, and I think Nocticadia as well. I think those are all for this month at least. And here's Loki. of course, getting right in the way, needing my attention as soon as I sit down to do this. To be fair, I am doing this on our island, and their food is on the island, so they're allowed on this countertop. But of course, as soon as I sit down, he is in need of attention and food. Look at his little tail. So floofy. He had to get down. He drive me crazy. Alright, and here we are now updating my reading tracker of how many books I've read. I think by the end of April I got to 37. I'm still really annoyed that I did those two shorter middle columns the way I did. Like, why would I not just continue on? But anyway, here I'm just highlighting the books that I bought that came out in April. And I did end up filling in my library book tracker, but it's not just library, it's also subscriptions and what I kind of saved with that as well, rather than buying the actual audiobook full price. And then here we are going to update my top 12 books of the year. Well, this is pretty much my favorite book of each month. Also, side note, the sticky tape stuff, I go through about 2.5 of them each time I glue these papers in, sometimes more if I have more pages, like in March when I had 13. Went through a lot of it, although I think I kind of mixed. But yeah, I had to go buy another pack just to make sure I had enough. And then here we are with my book bingo. This dang washi tape is stuck on there real good. I wonder, I love the layout for this and I like this idea, so next year I'm probably doing this as well. But I kind of want to try the sticker that you put on where you can scratch it off. I don't know if that would work, but I think that would be fun too. Anyway, for this list, I did have a couple that I could fill in. I don't think I got a bingo at all yet. I'm also noticing that my area looks kind of messy, but this is just real life of how it looks when I'm doing this. Maybe one day I'll do the nice aesthetically pleasing little side decorations, but for now you get what reality looks like. Alright, and we're just doing my monthly stats update. I figured all these numbers out. That's where the numbers were on the page where I cut out that book. But here we are updating this, and here comes Loki again, getting in the way. And moving on to now gluing everything in. So there's the April title page. And okay, so I realized I printed these pages out way too big. So I was kind of stuck on what to do. Here I'm thinking here, and I'm just gonna leave it to the end and figure it out later. So here's the stats page. So I don't know if you can see that top left stat little pie chart was a bit too big, at least in my opinion, but I think it looks fine. So here is what I meant by the little mini page cutout. So I'm cutting these out, and on the back side I'm gonna be gluing in my TBR that I chose for April. So see what I mean by like a little mini flip out page, and just trimming the edges. And then we'll move on to gluing in all of the book reviews and book photos. And here we go. First time having to switch out and get a new refill. Alright, here we go. Time to glue in all of the book photos and reviews. So you might want to grab your book or grab your little task you're doing and do that while you follow along, because that's pretty much what we're going to be doing for the next few minutes. For Guild, I actually had my sister look up the photos for me because she said that's how she got spoiled, was looking up fan art for it. So I got her to look up photos for me. So she found all those photos. Thank you, sis. Okay, and here we are gonna be going into putting in my May title page. Again, I did not properly size these. I was too lazy to measure the pages again because I always forget. But at least with this one, we've got some room on the top and the bottom where some can be cut off. Where did I go? Okay. Oh, I think, yeah, see? I think I had to go change out the cartridge again because I ran out of tape, glue, sticky glue. I don't know what the heck it's called. But honestly, I love May's title pages. Not to toot my own horn, but I think they turned out really good. So the quote I chose for May is, "Never judge a tulip for not being a perfect rose." I honestly look at these colors. Oh, so good. My printer could never. I hope it doesn't hear me though, because then it's going to stop working and get mad at me. Just doing a couple touch-ups, making sure everything's at least decent enough. So here we go. Now I need to figure out, I don't know what I was pointing at there, but now I need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with these. I don't want to reprint them on my printer because they're going to look bad and not as vibrant. And then I don't want to reprint them at the library. For one, I'd have to pay for it again and go all the way over there. And for two, it's a waste of paper. So I'm just going to trim it off. And if a couple things, as long as the actual pie charts don't get cut off and whatnot, I was okay with that. So here we are, just kind of trimming and making it work. For the book's red page, I ended up cutting kind of like the top chunk off and just moving it down because that's where there was available space. So it doesn't look perfect, but it all fits and it worked for me. Trial and error, so this is kind of real time of what happens when I mess up. Here you can see I'm thinking what the heck to do. I was like, oh, can I trim it on this side? That's not going to help the top to bottom length. Height, that's the word. So there's still some, and I don't want to cut off the stars at the bottom. I don't want to cut off the words. I just needed like I don't even know, barely any. In hindsight, with the little coffee beans, I could have cut those out and like maneuvered them so they didn't look so squished at the end of this. But yeah, see here you can see I'm thinking real hard of what the heck I'm gonna do. But it finally came to me, and we're just gonna chop off the top here. See? We're thinking outside the box. It's gonna work. It's not perfect, but I mean, I was gonna say nobody ever sees this, but I'm literally showing all of you guys this. So yeah, but that's okay. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you like the screen recording of me actually setting up all these pages. And also here, I put this page down into water, and so it was all crinkly and weird, so I was trying to lift it up and put more like an actual glue to make it a little bit more flat. It didn't really work, but you also can't really tell in the video, so it's fine. I made it work. But yeah, so let me know if you liked that, and have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. And we're going to do a little thickness check at the end here. And then we will be done. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.